and friends, Rev Kev coming to you from the Bloom office like I do every week about this time, unless we have something else going on. But here I am, and I got, how you get Facebook memories every now and then, some folks that are on Facebook, like something will arise that this happened to you 9 years ago, this happened to you 5 years ago. Well, I just saw one that actually on my Facebook feed was a picture of Mike, and it was from a year ago, and it was a picture that I took of Mike helping to install my diploma, my Doctor of Ministry diploma from San Francisco Theological Seminary and University of Redlands Graduate School of Theology, to install it on the wall. Anytime you want to stop by and come into the office and see my diploma and all that sort of thing on the wall, feel free to stop by and take a look. Beautifully framed. And it was neat. I posted that photo at that time because really putting that up on the wall had a lot to do with Mike in my life, and Mike being on that journey, that 6+ year long journey that it took, and then also being there when subsequently, that's a year ago, and then being there last May when there was the commencement ceremony. It was a pleasure and an honor to have Mike there with me out in the audience. So it's one of those reminders. Well, it also was a reminder of my official graduation was actually 2 years ago with but the degree was not like, that's what the diploma says, is from 2020, but it was in 2021 that we actually had the commencement. So I was kind of lucky, I guess, in that process. I got to have two big deals. The thing about it is something interesting happened earlier in the week. I got an email from the head of the department at the seminary, and the head of the Doctor of Ministry department, and she wrote to me to basically ask me to substitute teach a course in January. It's an intensive course on the gospel and global media cultures. Ordinarily, it would be taught by a professor, an adjunct professor that I know from Luther Seminary in Minnesota, and someone that I actually had one course with, not this one, but had a course with in the past, and I admire her a great deal. But she's unable to do this course, and they thought that because my dissertation project was web-based, if you remember, gaypastorwelcome.com, and the title of the dissertation was Making the Covenant Work, creating a web-based resource to help gay pastors get started in their congregations. That was right along the lines of what this course was trying to help people understand. So after talking with our officers and after talking with hubby Mike, who both, everyone encouraged me, and the Pastor Parish Ministry Group, everyone said go for it. So I'm going for it. Well, as usual, there's kind of thing of like 2 steps forward, 1 step back. So they got to take some faculty votes. But I keep getting told that it's going to happen, it's going to happen, it's going to happen. So I'm in the process of building a syllabus using the information from the previous professor, but giving it a little twist from my perspective and my sensibilities. And this is something that I have to have ready the first part of October, because it goes live on a learning website called Moodle, and it has to be available to the students who are going to sign up so that they can order their books and start reading, getting prepared, because it's simply a week-long intensive course the week after Martin Luther King Day in January. So that's when I'll actually go up to San Anselmo and stay at the seminary and teach the course from 8:30 in the morning until 5 for 5 days, Tuesday through Saturday. I'm excited about this, partially because it is a way to apply the degree the degree qualifies me to do this teaching. And my undergraduate degree was as a teacher. And so this is kind of a full circle. I'm not done yet, but it's nice that this is an intersection in my life. And it's also something that pastors do from time to time. There are numerous biographies of pastors that I've read that talk about them being adjunct faculty at this school or that school. And this would be an adjunct position, and I doubt that there'd ever be another one that would happen, but this is kind of a neat opportunity. So I thought I would just share that with you, and it means that I'll be thinking about that. Now, the fact that it's the gospel and global media cultures also means that I will be learning things that I will be able to bring to Bloom. And that's always been, the purpose of my educational desires, is to find things that help me be a better pastor, and to find information that will be more supportive to Bloom. So the way in which we communicate, especially as we now are intentional about the online community on our Sunday mornings and building relationships, but also about our website, about other kinds of ways that we communicate. I'm not sure I'm going to be a TikTok star or a YouTube influencer, but you know what? This is going to be on YouTube. Bloom has our own YouTube channel. That's another way in which we're a part of the global media cultures. So I'm going to learn something. Bloom's going to learn something, and I'm looking forward to this. And I very much appreciate the support of the congregation in this process. So we hope to see you Sunday in worship. It's World Communion Sunday. That has traditionally in the past been the beginning of the season. The vestments come out, and we will have World Communion Sunday together. If you're going to be participating in communion at home as a part of the online community, you might think about something international that you want to use as your elements on that day. We, of course, will have our individual servings as we continue that practice while we continue to be in response to the pandemic. But we hope you're with us on Sunday, either online or in the Demuth Community Center, where we've been just appreciating very much getting together in person as well. And if you can't be with us, then please keep us in your prayers.